Hello, everybody, and welcome to the August 6th, 2024 Big Storm since 1993 highlights. So in this video, this is not going to be a typical forecast weather video. This is just going to be the Google Slide presentation about this big storm that hit Northeast Ohio and Northwest Pennsylvania and the Highland area on August 6, 2024. So, you guys may remember this. You guys still could have remembered this storm. That was a very bad storm. And we're going to go through the highlights. We're going to go through everything that happens with the storm. So you will wouldn't forget those memories that you have while accommodating this storm since 1993. So, without further ado, let's get started. And the picture I have for you in the background, this picture over here, this is a thing that we're talking about right here. Behind this, another low pressure system. I believe this is a hurricane pushing up Georgia and South Carolina. But we just got the edge of it. You can see this storm over there, which is actually part of a corner of a hurricane, along with some spear. They go through our area as a low pressure system and a shortwave trough, which did hit our area on August 6th, which brought desolate tornadoes, windstorm, and all this sort of good stuff. So, let's start by taking a look at the overview of this storm. So let me read this out loud. This is from the National Weather Service, so let me read this. So, first off, a surface low pressure system from the Midwest moved east across the area on Tuesday, August 6th, 2024. So we do have a surface low pressure system which moved across the Midwest and across the area on that day. This is along a sisterly boundary that was dipped across the region for a majority of the day. So this low pressure system moved across the boundary very slowly throughout the day. And while this is happening, surface feature was supported by an upper level shortwave trough. Along with all of this, moving south across the region, in addition to being underneath the right entrance region of the upper level jet and velocity Macedon. So all these features is from the shortwave trough moving south across the area. This did cause some or most unstable cape convective available potential energy as it stands. The most unstable values across the area approach 3,000 joules per kilogram. With shear values, you know that wind that change direction with height at 30 to 40 knots. As a low level jet, along with all these features mentioned above, push north and south across the area combining, and this has created strong updrafts with a primordial of dew points in the 70s. So you guys remember on the very same day before the storm that you thought this unpleasant sticky humidity. I'm sure if you guys were outside, you guys were doing like then with your head to your head to cool down that day. And 0 to 1 kilogram storm relative humidity value is skiing 100 into /S2 in addition to steep low level lapse rates. So this could be available for tornadoes and for the winds right there. Hydrograph shows support of supercells and potential mirror boundary on which cause multiple tornado knuckle burst, the winds coming down, hit it hard the surface and just spreads out, and strong blowers summit as though during the event. With 5 EF1 tornadoes and widespread straight-line wind damage occurring across Northeast Ohio. So, which over 400,000 residents will not without power by most significant Monday since July of 1993 storm. So, in case if you want to look at this, I posted this whole link to the description down below. So if you guys want to take a look at this July, this is history right there, because this has much been seen as the July of 1993 storm. So the counties that was hit is Cuyahoga, Lake, and Geauga County were hit especially hard, with over half the residents experiencing power outage. And the state of Upper Missouri, West Dakota, and Ashtabula, Cuyahoga, Geauga, Lake, Port Summit, and Trumbull counties. So that's a whole overview of the storm. So now let's talk about the tornado. So this is the first tornado that hit. This is called a Rocky River, Ohio, Lorain, Cuyahoga County tornado. Time is from 3:41 p.m. to 3:56 p.m. Eastern Time that day on August 6th. EF1 rating with 110 miles per hour peak wind gusts. Path length 11.93 miles. Imagine how this tornado traveled that many miles across the area with a mass width of 200 yards with no injuries, no deaths. So, this show that a tornado begins south of the industrial point near Moore Ward and Farmley, northwest corner of Ava. The tornado continued east to Railway Drive in Ava Lake with multiple trees snap and a tornado me lifting from backyard and placed in streets. The tornado could continue to move east, snapping multiple trees and moving shingle from a roof and on Tesla Court. Specific wind tree damage occurred as the tornado continued east into Bay Voyage. The tornado moved in a vicinity of Wolf Ward, south of Cuyahoga Park, producing some mild tree damage. The tornado produced severe tree damage or briefly lift before snapping tops of a tree and large limbs on east the wall in the eastern portion of Big Voyage. The front porch was damaged by a downed tree in this area, so that the damage occurred east-southeast to Little Avenue and Rocky River, where the half-feet oak tree fell across 2 homes. Homes has roof damage but its generator displaced on most facing side of a home and going on break on the east facing side of the home. The tornado dissipated after snapping several heavy oak trees on Worcester Wall Mill, Lower Avenue. 1 tree fell and destroyed a deck. So this is all from this one storm. You can see from this picture here, that's completely bad. So I hope some of you guys are okay from that. We now continue to Cuyahoga County with a Brook Park, Buffalo, Ohio tornado in Cuyahoga County. This is a big one which developed from the airport all the way to the corner of 271 and 480. And you can see here, it did occur from 3:59 p.m. to 4:24 p.m. It was an EF1, 104 mile per hour winds, 17 miles and 350 yards, no injury, no death. So the National Weather Service for the second tornado confirmed a tornado touchdown in Brook Park, had a wall with scattered limbs down. Metal roofing was torn off a portion of the roof at the Brook Park Recreation Center. Saturday damage to trees was noticed along the majority of the path with the line. Some twisted and other trees snapped off up the trunk. Numerous tree landed on home call. It took down power lines. The garage with metal siding collapsed near Coal Drive and Meadowbrook Boulevard, where damage was also sustained to a Maple garage, with most of the covered parallel destroyed. News power pole were leaning and down along West 30th Street. Damage continued to the east through Pana Heights and Pana, where news power poles were leaning and potentially down in yards and homes along Westwood was dry, just across the street from a shop at Pana. It's an awesome place. You don't know where Full Street where Old Antonios is. The path of tree damage continued through Seven Hills, especially along Warwick. International damage noticed through Independence and East Cuyahoga County River. Excessive tree damage was noticed in Valley View along Stonewall, with several large trees were blooming with some falling on homes. Strip of siding were torn off many homes in this area in Lafayette. Occasional trees were noticed have fallen to the north and northwest along the path. The path continued into Barfour, where another neighborhood saw significant damage. Salvatore Road trees were down on several homes, and at least a portion of the roof was ripped up with a damage to the chimney. Wow, like chimney, talking about that. Breaks, wow. A new shed that was strongly secured and destroyed, splattering at the degree were noticed on homes. Several homes have area with sliding, removed, and throwing. The damage path continued east through Buffalo Wall, with damage noticed on Union Street and into Buffalo Sanatory. Damage became a tornado as to the east as the tornado dissipates. So this path, that's a big one, guys. So hopefully you guys will remember that for sure. And now we will go to the Kirtland, Castellan, Ohio tornado in Lake and Geauga County. So this tornado did occur later from 4:41 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. EF1, 110 miles per hour, 4.79 miles. So this is less miles, 200 yards, and no injuries or death with this one. So the tornado began at World War, moving east-southeast across Talbot Ward. It turned southeast and produced excessive tree damage with numerous tree uprooting and snap across Castro Road and Ward. Like a couple houses were affected by these downed trees, but tornado southeast before dissipating shortly after crossing Rosenmoor Ward. So you guys can see here this and party. So that's just that. And then the last tornado is by Richfield and Boston, Ohio tornado, close to where I live here. So this one occurs from 4:30 p.m. to 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. It was an EF1 with 104 miles per hour winds, 3.32 miles, 105 yards. So a tornado begins at the Condition Warehouse along Columbia Road in Richfield, where the east end of the roof was removed. 11 empty semi-trucks were blown over in the same general location. As the tornado continued moving southeastward, tree and power pole damage were done along Columbia Road. Trees were down or snapped in different directions between on after crossing I-80 and the Turnpike Trail, where bent snapped trees were found. So that's the last tornado that we need to talk about here. Unfortunately, this was very sad news, right? I hope you guys are still recovering from that after 4 months, at least a few months worth. So yeah, it's just biggest since July of 1997. So now let's talk about straight line wind damage over here. So as you can see here, we also have a microburst confirmed in Eastern Cuyahoga County, Western Lake, West counties. This occurred from 4:30 p.m. to 4:50 p.m. Eastern Time, with expected peak winds of 90 to potentially 100 miles per hour winds, Part 8 15 miles, Mass width 50 miles, and more. So The Marshal World Service has determined that a microburst has occurred in northeast Cuyahoga County, Western Lake, and northwest Shigaga County. This was done through a combination of Marshal World Service ground survey and reports from the public. This microsource caused excessive damage to trees, wires, and power lines, with damage to a few houses due to the downed trees. Based on the calculation damage, winds were estimated to be 72 miles per hour across the area, with a small pocket of up to 100 miles per hour. So look at this, guys. This is a microburst, which might be the reason why people kept losing power across this area. So yeah, so here are the storm reports for this to the net. You can see we got a lot of these wind, most likely because of the Lake Erie type winds. You can see there's like coil going over warm water can create strong winds, especially if this is the first kind of this we have of the year. And you can see we got tornado winds reported across all of Northeast Ohio here, most likely along the eastern in the Cuyahoga County area. So that's very bad here. You can see the radar maps here. You can see those storms coming in. You can see the velocity here, which is winds coming towards and away from radar. It shows 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts. And you can see, look at this. This is like winds that came across the lake, stay at the lake for so long, and then come off into this area where there's very bad damage here. So that's very bad news for this. Very cool radar map to look up here. And then not least is a picture that we want to show you guys. So photos, this is a lot of trees snap in front of the house in Wolverine Hills. You can see there it is. A lot of area snap trees in Castellan area. Knows how based on one donation it can occur a straight line winds. Wow, you guys can see that. More photos include the dirt blowing off Roof East 93rd in Crescent and Cleveland. You can see that. And then powerful back by wind in Warren Hills and by Y8. You guys can see that. There was some fire here right now. So if you guys want to learn more about it, please go to this website right here. I will include this in a link down in the description below here. Anyways, subscribe, like, and comment for any of these updates so you don't miss out any new videos. I'll just give you guys the next one. Goodbye. Whoop.